So this one, we're going to look at Spikenard. Again, a lot of uses for it. A couple of them being anxiety and depression and skin care. So when you think of something that smells really good, it helps you with your mood, helps you feel better about yourself and the world around you and all that stuff. Well, twice in the Bible, unlike, I haven't been able to find any other oil that it says this about, but there's two places that it mentions how strong it smells, which is interesting. Don't really know why, but there you go. One is in Song of Solomon 1. It says, Spikenard sendeth forth the smell thereof. And then in John chapter 12, it says, Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. And then later Jesus goes on to say that she did this for the day of my burying. So just like myrrh was used in the burial process, apparently spikenard and the properties that it has to preserve skin was one of the things they did. So again, another oil, a lot of the usages for it, they're unchanged from thousands of years ago when it was recorded in the Bible. So another place is in Mark 14, and it says, And being in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he, Jesus, sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard, very precious. And she brake the box and poured it on his head. And then it says, one of the guys got mad and said it might have been sold for more than 300 pence and have been given to the poor. So, interesting things about this. This is not a little mud box or a glass box. This is an alabaster box. So just the box was valuable. And then ointment of spikenard. This was precious ointment in a precious box. And she brought it in. It said she brake the box and poured it on his head. So this valuable thing she had was completely gone by the time she was done. Now it's interesting. One of the disciples appraised it at over 300 pence. How much is that? Well, if you cross-reference a couple other places, a penny was a day's wage. That was their word for day's wage. She, like the wise men, knew that he was going to die for her sins. That's pretty interesting, or she wouldn't have gone through all that trouble, sacrificed, and used all those valuable resources and just smashed it so quickly if she didn't have an incredible amount of respect. But anyway, that's very interesting.